When did you know your dad was famous?
Well, I mean, there's different degrees. You know, I always sort of laugh because everyone goes like, what's it like being related to a national treasure? I'm like, well, he wasn't really much of a national treasure, you know, during the Bosom Buddy days or Turner and Hooch or anything like that. So, you know, I think there's varying degrees. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's just sort of, there's certain like pre-eras and post-eras.
But did people make fun of your dad when he was dressing as a woman in Bosom Buddies?
Really, no, not really. I think everyone was just sort of like, oh yeah, that's what he does. And I went, yeah, apparently.
But there had to be this moment where all of a sudden he became the Jimmy Stewart of, you know, today's...
Well, yeah, I mean, around the time of like Philadelphia and Forrest Gump, it became a totally different animal.
Did people treat you differently?
Yeah, to a degree, but I sort of ignore those people.
Okay.
I tend to not really sort of, I try to just sort of zone those people out a little bit because it's, you know, you could spend so much time and energy obsessing about that kind of stuff and you'll still be in the exact same place. You know, it won't move you. It doesn't move the needle. It won't move you any further. So I just kind of zone out when it comes to that.
What was the guest list like at your wedding?
It was great. I had Mike Beck there and Jake Bergman and PJ Knockman and
all the big
Sean
names.
Stewart, all the big names, all the big names. The wedding was a little surreal, but I have also sort of known these people that are friends of my parents for a long time, so I was sort of like, I guess I got to invite some of your friends too, and they're like, yep, absolutely. So I do have this one really great memory of Bruce Springsteen was walking, and I was sitting in this sort of like seat where I had like it was like we were in like a tent, so I couldn't see past a certain, you know, area on the left or right. And Bruce Springsteen is sort of walking, and when he's not on stage, he kind of walks slow, you know, and he just is sort of walking, and I'm like looking at him, I'm like, wow. As Bruce Springsteen walking really slow, and he stops, turns, points at me, and then keeps walking. And everyone around me was just like, "Oh my God!"
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.